Hello and welcome back to Premier League Predictions, the show where we predict all of the Premier League action. Does what it says in the title. Very smart, meta title. But yeah, Gameweek 6 was a weekend where we actually saw most of the top six, big six clubs at least, do well. A lot of shock results.
No, we didn't.
Well, Liverpool drew, City drew,
Chelsea scraped through, Tottenham scraped through.
Look, United won. Let's just move on. Arsenal lost. There's now only 6 points separating 7th and 1st, and Brighton sandwiched in the middle of the big six.
Class.
Could they continue their good run? Will the big teams continue dropping points? I guess you have to see what we're predicting today. Game week 7 then. The 12:30 kickoff. It's Fulham versus Chelsea.
Dear.
Now.
BT,
I was going to say, I'm not confident
away at Fulham.
As a Chelsea fan.
It's
Craven Cottage. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Fulham win. I don't want it to happen, of course, but I'm lost all faith in Chelsea at this point.
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Okay, I'm going to go Mitrovic to score for Fulham. And about maybe the 40th minute, we seem to always fall asleep at the end of the first half, and then, yeah, we just can't seem to do anything after that.
I think Ben Chilwell for Chelsea and Mitrovic
Depending on his good form, if he was to start again. Of course, Fulham have been in good form. Beat Brighton quite recently.
Yeah, they played really
looked well against
Tottenham.
Arsenal, and didn't look too bad against Tottenham either. Chelsea, on the other hand, scraping past teams, managed to just about scrape a win against West Ham. Shouldn't have. If you've seen our VAR podcast 2 days ago, which you should have, go check that out if you haven't. Then you'll be enjoying that, and that is also on Spotify. This is definitely on Spotify. If this from predictions isn't, I will cry if I forgot to do it again.
Fault, so.
Well, you take on the blame as well. Starting 3 o'clock then, Bournemouth versus Brighton. Bournemouth out of form, without a manager, losing 9-0, 4-0, 5-0 all over the shop. Beat Forest last time out by 3-2.
Wolves, their last 2 games. 4 points in 2 games, very good.
Brighton, on the other hand, beating everyone other than Newcastle that drew and Fulham where they lost 3-2. So here, going to the Vitality Health and Life Insurance Stadium, can they get a win?
There's always
when they
one
continue
3
their
o'clock
winning
that has
form.
a lot of goals.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be this one.
No, okay.
I'm going to go 2-0 to the
That's a decent amount of
Seagulls.
goals. I thought you were going like 0-0, but okay.
And I'm going to say Pascal Gross and Joel Veltman.
I'm going to go 5-0.
Fair enough.
They tore apart Leicester, should have been 6-2. I don't think Bournemouth are capable of getting goals against a good Brighton side, and I think we're going to see an Alexis McAllister hat-trick and a double for Danny Welbeck. Ballers, mate.
Fair enough.
Welbeck was stunning last time out.
Wonder who's in your fantasy team. Wonder who's in your fantasy team.
Pascal Gross. No. Next up, Leicester versus Aston Villa. Leicester last time out, a 5-2 loss rate at Brighton. Should have been 6-2, but... And Villa should have beaten City 2-1, but that was 1-1. Still a very good result for Villa, though. That could keep Gerrard in a job for another year. So,
please.
Against Leicester, away, could Leicester have advantage, spur them on, or will Villa continue their good form and be able to nick all 3 points away?
Villa to draw to City and then lose to Leicester, and I think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1 Leicester.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I've lost all hope in Villa, really.
Scorers?
Aston Villa goal from Lucas Digne.
I was going to say own goal, but okay.
And a Leicester goals from Daka and Barnes.
Thing is, Villa are bad at everything. They can't attack and they can't defend. Leicester can't defend, they can attack. But if Villa can get it hooked up today, maybe they can both attack. I'm going to go 3-3. Brilliant game. No one's happy because nobody gets many points.
But no one gets sacked because they both got a point.
But they did both get a point. So Leicester got up to 2 points for the season and Villa go on to 5. Woo. And I think the goal scorers will be a hat-trick for Jamie Vardy. And then a double for Buendia and a goal from Chambers. Off the bench, heads home, late equaliser. We went to his starter, mate. That's what's happening.
Alright, that's Gerrard, wow.
Yeah. Oh, he's rolled the dice.
He's rolled a lot of dice.
Next up, Liverpool versus Wolves. Liverpool haven't looked good. Of course, we are recording before their Champions League fixtures. They could go and batter Napoli, be on great form. But, that could happen as well. But if that doesn't happen, disregarding any mental scenarios, Liverpool a little out of form. Of course, drew to Everton last time out. I've lost to United recently. I know they beat Bournemouth 9-0, but I don't think that is a result that convinces me they're going to go on and do well this season. Wolves, just nicking draws everywhere at the moment, aren't they, Wolves? That's just what they do.
They look really good against Tottenham, opening. Yeah. They've had decent games.
Only lost 1-0 there.
But then they also drew to Bournemouth, so... I think it's going to have a draw.
Okay.
I'm going to say Liverpool 1, Wolves 1. The Wolves goal is going to come through Matthias Nunes. Not Nunez.
Nunes,
that's the one.
yeah.
And they're going to lead.
Scored on debut, I believe.
Yeah, Wolves are going to lead. And then second half, it'll be Lewis, like the Palace game, it'll be Luis Diaz cutting inside, puts it top corner, rescues Liverpool once again.
Someone's got Diaz in their fantasy team.
Someone's going to assist it.
I like 1-1. That's what I'm going to go for as well, because it means that Liverpool defenders don't get clean sheet points, and there's not enough goals for the Liverpool attackers to get loads of goals and assist points. So it helps me out fantasy. I'm going for 1-1 as well. I'm going to go for Wolves. It's going to be a goal from Goncalo Guedes. Yeah. Ball over the top, rounds the keeper, slots it home. Very similar goal to how Liverpool concedes many times this season. And then for Liverpool, the goal scorer is going to be Harvey Elliott, because no one has Harvey Elliott in their fantasy team, and I like that. And he's going to score a really good goal, and you're going to be well annoyed when we go to watch the TFC come on stream and watch Man City Tottenham later. Anyway, the last of the 3 o'clock kickoffs, but not the last of the Saturday games. Southampton versus Brentford. I mean, this is a tough one to call. Brentford are so up and down. 1 week they're battering teams, the next week they're really struggling. But what was the result in that game?
I said 1 goal. There's 3-1.
Yeah, but they still conceded.
I'm telling you now.
They lost to Fulham recently.
I said 1 game. Everyone 3 o'clock always has a lot of goals. True. I haven't got any goals yet. This is it.
Is it?
Southampton at home at 3 o'clock. Brentford.
Yeah.
Could they get 9? No, they couldn't.
I was going to say, you waffle merchant, mate. What are you on?
4-0 Brentford. Ivan Toney double and an assist. And then goals from Matthias Jensen and Rico Henry.
I just want to say, by the way, I'm going back to the Wolves-Liverpool one quickly. What? Diego Costa's going to score. If he passes his medical at Wolves, he's going to score. That would be brilliant to see as well. Hopefully that happens. Southampton-Brentford, though, I'm going to go 3-1 Southampton. I think Romeo Lavia is going to score. I think Sekou Mara is going to score. And I think JWP is going to score. And I think for Brentford, it will be Vitaliano. No, I'm not. Brentford is so up and down at the moment. Yeah. Southampton, they've not looked bad at all. Not looked bad, I'd say, this season. I think they're a good team. I think they're good defensively, and I don't think Ivan Toney's going to have a good game. He's going to have a stinker, actually. He's going to get a booking.
Oh, really? I thought in captain.
Only get 1 point. Yeah, he's going to get a booking. Nothing from Ivan Toney.
Yeah, sure.
And then the next game, Man City Tottenham, we're going to be live for, so we're not going to give our predictions here. Unfortunately for you guys, I know, I'm sorry. But if you want to see our predictions for the game, we will be live half an hour before that. So join us from 5 o'clock on Saturday for Man City Tottenham. And then, of course, live reactions, commentary, and analysis throughout the game. So join us there. Should be a very good stream. Hopefully we get just as many people and new people as well as the old as tuning in last weekend for Liverpool, Everton and Arsenal Man United, wasn't it? Brilliant games of football. Hopefully City Tottenham lives up to the high standard those games have been setting. But on to the Sunday then, and speaking of Arsenal and speaking of Everton, they're facing off. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff, not on television for some reason. They put West Ham Newcastle on, so
interesting.
That's fun, but Arsenal-Everton should be a good game regardless. What are you thinking? Arsenal unbeaten until they lost to Man United last time out, still top of the league by a point to Man City, who potentially could have won and put the pressure on, or could have dropped points and put the pressure off.
I think
Everton lost the first 2, haven't lost since. 4 consecutive draws.
Big result against Liverpool.
Very good defensively. Will they keep Arsenal quiet here?
I think Arsenal back at home and they'll want to prove a point and they're still in this title race. I'm going to go 5-0 Arsenal.
Oh, damn.
With goals from Odegaard, Jesus, Saka, Xhaka, and
anyone else that rhymes with Aka? Okay, nice. Going. I'm going to go 4-1. Jesus 2, Martinelli, Saka. Jesus sets up the other 2.
Oh, right, is he?
Yeah, he does actually. Good game for him. And for Everton, it'll be a goal from Dwight McNeil. What? What's wrong with Dwight McNeil? He's a baller. He's going to come on, do a madness.
Okay.
Get a late consolation. That's the other 2 o'clock kick-off, though. We've got West Ham versus Newcastle. I think it's going to be a bit of a dull game, if I'm honest. What are you thinking? West Ham should have got a point at Chelsea.
Chelsea are hard done by Chelsea.
Other than that, they've only took, 3 points this season? 4 points?
Front of the home crowd, they're going to
been good.
A point.
Newcastle look very good defensively. They've been able to, go well against the big dogs. I think this could be either a very boring 0-0 or a Newcastle win. But what are you thinking? That's not a thought. was that the process of you thinking that? Yeah, no, good.
I'm going to go 1-0 to Newcastle. Isak.
Okay.
Game done. It's going to be done. He'll score in maybe the 18th minute. No action whatsoever from there. Maybe Trippier gets sent off. Pope as well. They all just clatter into each other. Have it fine.
Okay.
No, 1-0 Newcastle. No other action.
I'm going to back a similar 2-0 result. 2-0 win for Newcastle. I'm going to go goals from Nick Pope. No. Alisson Maximan. And I will also back Alexander Isak to get a goal. He's looked incredibly impressive. Probably Nick Pope. Or Kieran Trippier. We don't know. But then, the 4:30 kick-off on the Sunday. Crystal Palace versus Man United.
If you want the context of why we're saying Trippier and Pope, you need to go watch the FPL.
Go watch the FPL.
Watch the FPL video yesterday.
Came out yesterday. Yeah, it's a great video.
Palace United.
And nobody watched our FPL show last week, so please watch this one. It's really good. But
it is great.
We'll be linked in the end screen. Palace United then. Crystal Palace look good going forwards, look good defensively, been able to do well against the big sides. Could they get a win here? United, tough start to the season, looking brilliant since. I don't know how this one's going to play out. What do you think?
I think Palace will give them a good game, but I think United will just come out on top.
Interesting.
I'm going to say 2-1 to United. I think Palace will take the lead through Wilfried Zaha, and then Man United will bring it back in the second half with goals from Marcus Rashford and Scott McTominay.
So you're saying I shouldn't bench Zaha then in FPL?
I am also saying if Rashford scores this week, get him in.
Interesting. I think he is going to score in Man United's 3-0 win at Selhurst Park. I'm going to go a double for Marcus Rashford and a Jadon Sancho goal. With Sancho picking up the assist and Rashford getting the assist for Sancho goal. It's partnership. Then the final game to predict: Leeds versus Nottingham Forest. We've got Monday Night Football back. We won't be covering it because we'll be doing Champions League on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. But Leeds versus Nottingham Forest. Leeds, a team that look very good going forwards, but a little up and down in form. Nottingham Forest, it's been a tough time. They've lost 6-0 to City and then 3-2 to Bournemouth.
2-0 win at Bournemouth against Bournemouth, which is not great.
Times. What are you thinking?
I think Leeds are flying. Leeds are absolutely flying. I'm going to say 4-1 to the... What's the nickname?
I don't know.
The Leeds have a nickname?
I don't think so. Not that I can think of off the top of my head, but they must have a nickname, yes.
The Leeds. Are they just the Leeds?
Yes, that's what they are. The Leeds.
I think the home side are going to win 4-1.
Okay.
Forest goal from Neco Williams. Leeds goals.
Interesting. Is it Jack Harrison to get all 4?
Jack Harrison hat-trick.
Oh, okay.
Rodrigo get 1.
Does he assist it? Oh, Rodrigo's out injured. I'm trying to think of Leeds players now, aren't you?
Aronson.
Love it. I knew that was coming as well. Brendan Aronson, what a baller. I think this is going to be one of those, Monday Night Football games. You know what I'm talking about. Brighton Palace last season, when Mopé scored like the 98th minute. I think we're going to see similar scenes here.
Didn't everyone fall asleep that night?
What?
I swear everyone fell asleep during that game, and then Mopé went and scored.
Yeah, Mopé just rocked up in the 98th minute.
Everyone missed it because they fell asleep.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really, really dull game. Yeah. It's going to get end-to-end stuff maybe towards the last 10 minutes. And then Taiwo Awoniyi.
He's on the bench.
He's going to come on. He's going to score for Forest. It's going to be an absolute scenes moment, and Leeds are going to kick off. Leeds
Obviously, Marsh
faithful are going to be
ban.
Yeah, Leeds faithful are going to be whacking sideboards and stuff.
Assistant managers could also get sent off. Well, no, probably the caretaker, but it's sub-manager for
I don't think he'll get sent off. I think it'll be sensible.
Yeah, because Marsh has already got a touchline ban.
Yeah, they need him back. But I think they'll lose 1-0.
Fair enough.
And what is a boring...
A bit of a dull week then. Apart from City Tottenham,
which we haven't predicted. Who knows how that one's going to go? Yeah, they're just matchups that I can't... They're kind of close, or just... They're relatively close in the table. Or it's like a massive disparity.
Either they're going to smash them, or it's just going to be 0-0 or 1-1.
Yeah, there's no... Other than maybe Southampton, Brentford, maybe Leicester Villa. I don't know. Hopefully we're in for a better weekend than we've predicted. Let's put it that way. But make sure to stick your predictions down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Of course, if you are on YouTube, you can do that. If you're on Spotify, which this definitely is on Spotify, so you can listen to it.
Yes.
Head on over to the YouTube and get involved.
You don't see our faces.
You don't. Oh, yeah. Or you can watch on both YouTube and listen on Spotify and mute the YouTube.
Yeah.
And see if you can sync it up. Fun challenge. But yeah, that is all for today. As I say, get involved in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like and join us for that stream on Saturday. Should be a very, very good one. But yes, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.